They told me my pain was normal, but it was silently destroying my life. They told me my pain was normal, that the aches in my back, the throbbing in my knees, and the stiffness in my neck were just part of life. Wear and tear, they called it. Signs of aging, they said. Everyone feels that way eventually. But deep down, I knew that wasn't true. I knew my body, and I knew something wasn't right. The pain wasn't occasional. It was constant. It wasn't mild. It was taking over my life. I went from being an active, vibrant woman to someone who dreaded getting out of bed. And the scariest part, the world around me didn't take it seriously. I was dismissed, minimized, told to relax, breathe, and accept it. But pain is not just in your body. It crawls into your thoughts. It affects how you see yourself, how you treat others, how you live. And over time, that silent destruction, it becomes unbearable. When you live with chronic pain, you become a master of pretending. You smile in photos. You show up at work. You nod through conversations. But inside, you're counting the minutes until you can lie down again. You're silently calculating if standing 5 more minutes is worth the agony later. You're wondering if anyone notices how tightly you're clenching your jaw just to keep it together. Pain makes you disappear. Not physically, but emotionally. You stop saying yes to invites. You stop taking walks, going to the gym, or even shopping without anxiety. You become smaller in your world. And when people say things like it's just stress or you need to stretch more, it cuts deeper than the pain itself because it makes you feel crazy, alone, dismissed. And here's the part I wish someone had told me sooner. You are not crazy, you are not weak, and you are definitely not alone. You avoid eye contact in the mirror because your reflection feels like a stranger. You stop dreaming about the future because all your energy goes into surviving the present. And what do most of us do? We treat the symptom. A pill for inflammation, a cream for the joints, a patch for the muscles, another pill to sleep, and another one to calm the anxiety that comes with the pain. But when you only treat the surface, the root continues to grow. Here's what I learned after reading dozens of studies and speaking to people who had finally found relief. Chronic pain isn't just about tissue damage. It's a whole body issue. Inflammation in your gut, poor blood flow in joints, nerve hypersensitivity, cortisol overload, magnesium depletion, hormonal imbalance, emotional trauma stored in your fascia, and yet traditional treatments barely scratch the surface. That's why so many people feel like nothing works. Because most solutions are designed to silence your body, not to listen to it. But once I started supporting my body from the inside, not just numbing the pain, everything began to shift. And no, I didn't need opioids. I didn't need surgery. I didn't need endless appointments and empty promises. What I needed was real support. I began implementing small things. Calming my nervous system before bed, reducing foods that triggered inflammation, rebalancing my minerals and gut health, supporting my joints from within, and using one specific tool that activated healing at the root. And no, it wasn't a magic cure. It took time. But for the first time in years, I wasn't just surviving. I was reclaiming my life. I started waking up without dread. I smiled again, for real. I walked without fear. I laughed louder. I remembered what it felt like to be me again. If no one has told you this recently, I believe you. Your pain is real. Your story matters. And your healing is possible. If you've been dismissed, ignored, or told it's just age, don't accept that lie. There is something better, and you deserve to feel like yourself again. The link I mentioned is below this video. It's not a magic bullet, but it's a powerful first step. Check it out. Even if you've tried everything, you might be surprised. And if this video brought you comfort, please like it, leave a comment. I read every single one, and subscribe to support this channel. Pain steals enough from us. Let's take something back together. There is something going on inside your body. And no, it's not your fault, but there's also something that can help. Something that gave me a way out when nothing else worked. I linked it in the description and in the first comment. Please, if you've been feeling lost, stuck, or hopeless, check it out. I believe it could change everything for you too, just like it did for me. Part 3. A spiral invisible the door chronica. The problem with chronic pain is that it doesn't just attack your body, it hijacks your mind. You start to question your own perception. Am I exaggerating? Maybe it's not that bad. Other people are going through worse. And so you endure, you carry it, you normalize it. But the truth is, pain has a cost. It steals your patience. It changes your posture. It takes joy from moments that used to bring you peace. You snap at your loved ones, not because you're angry, but because you're exhausted.